Welcome back to Teshkid Effects for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Polygon Matic, whose current price stands at the $0.9733 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 6.6%. And in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot wave structures, the Fibonacci's, the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out any key chart pattern that you have information on this chart. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Polygon Matic from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective movement, which has now taken us back to around the $0.32 mark, and from there I believe it has done the minimum that we expected it to do in its ABC corrective movement, and very soon we are going to see this bounce to the upper side, obeying this Elliot wave structure, having our wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high, and that will happen in the next bull market. And before all that plays out, I expect a first wave to the upper side to play out over here, and I believe we have seen that first wave to the upper side of this Elliot wave structure, and we have now completed that first wave to the upper side, and whatever I'm expecting over here is a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2. And jumping to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 4-hour chart you can see I have this yellow fractal wave, which is an Elliot wave structure within that first wave to the upper side. Because the first wave is an impulsive wave, I expected to see a fractal wave in formation within that first wave to the upper side, and I believe that is what has been playing out over here, and that started to play out after making our low down there at around the $0.32 mark. So a very nice bounce to the upper side in the formation of a first wave, then retraced in the formation of a second wave, then saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, seeing the formation of a third wave, making its peak at around the $1.05 mark. Then from there we saw a very nice retracement over here into this target area in the formation of a fourth wave, and that target area I'm basing it on the trend on the Fibonacci's, connecting the fibs from the low of that wave 2 to the high of that wave 3, and that gives me a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and that target area lies between the $0.81 mark and the $0.66 mark, and you can see we retraced into that target area in the formation of a fourth wave, making our low at around the $0.69 mark. And then from there we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side in the formation of a fifth wave, and because the fifth wave is a impulsive wave, I also expected to see fractal waves in formation within that fifth wave to the upper side over here, and I believe we are seeing such a structure right here. And if I draw it out, we can have this as the first wave to the upper side, then a wave 2, then a very impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3, then a retracement in a wave 4, then we continued pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 over here, making its peak at around the $1.3 mark. And I'm saying that wave 1 has come to a complete, because if I use the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of that first wave to the high of the first wave, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave 3, that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 5 at the fib level 0.618, and that is at around the $1.24 mark. And you can see we have made our high in the formation of a wave 5 at around the $1.3 mark, meaning we have fully maximized that target area and even managed to break above the target area to the upper side with a few dollars to the upper side. And after making that high, having completed the formation of that first wave to the upper side, I am expecting a very nice retracement over here in the formation of our wave 2, that is a higher Elliot wave count 2, and in that formation we are seeing a structure that is supporting a movement to the lower side, which is a double top. And if I draw it out, we can have this impulsive movement making the first top, then we saw a very nice retracement over here, seeing the formation of the neckline, then the second top, then we have seen the breakout to the lower side. And this is a chart pattern that normally breaks to the lower side, having the target area of that breakout as the height between the neckline and the tops. So using a trend line we can get that height between the tops and the neckline, and then place this height down here to give me a minimum target area back to around the $0.94 mark. So that is the minimum that I'm expecting that breakout to the lower side to do. And you can see we have maximized that target area, because yesterday we saw a very nice impulsive movement taking us back to around the $0.89 mark. That means that we have seen the breakout out of this double top and fully maximized it. And Also using the Fibonacci's, we can sketch out a minimum target area, that is the minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2, using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of that first wave down there to the high of the wave 1, and that gives me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts like that, which perfectly lies between the $0.81 mark and the $0.69 mark. So I'm expecting Polygon Matic to give us that retracement into this target area between the $0.82 mark and the $0.69 mark in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2. And once we see that movement to the lower side in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2, then we can start sketching out an impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators, on the RSI we are trading at around the 35 mark, meaning we have a bit of room for us to support any movements to the lower side before we get into the oversold region. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD you have printed a bearish cross, and that means lower prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.